Okay. Okay, we back again. We back again. Salute to all my people. Salute to Hassan Lane. Salute to my big brother Malik. Salute, salute to all the homies back home. The ones that fool me with me and the ones that don't. It's all cool. It's all good. It's all love. God bless all y'all. I hope y'all weekend be safe, pleasant, and all that. Rajon Pittman, 12th round knockout. Subscribe, like. Subscribe and like. Please. Rajon Pittman, 12th round knockout. If you just sliding through the channel, hit the sub button for your boy. Yeah. Oh, man. Salute. It's all love, man. Yeah. I want to talk about Tank and Shakur for a little while. Nothing heavy, just, wishful thinking, I guess. How many people think if they were to fight, who would win? Tank said the only person that could beat him is him. I believe that. I honestly believe that. And I'm just saying this. Now, people expect me to be biased because I'm Jersey boy, Shakur, Jersey, and I get that. And I can see where people are coming from to a certain extent, but I think everybody has they fighter that they give a nod to, that they really like. I believe that, and Tank is my go-to man. Pause. That's who I mess with, Tank. That's who I go to now. I believe if Tank and Shakur Stevenson fight, I believe Tank will beat him. Here's why. You can't run all night. You just can't. Who is Shakur's 3 biggest fights? I'll tell you who I think it is. I think it's Oscar Valdez, De Los Santos, and Jamal Harrington. I think those are his 3 biggest fights. He stopped Harrington. He went the distance with the other 2. Now, I want to say this before I keep going. I understand Shakur don't really care about knockouts. That's not his thing. If it grants itself, he'll take it like he's supposed to. But coming in with stopping someone on his mind, I just don't think that's his thing. He don't have that type of style. But I do think Shakur is strong. He's definitely stronger than Haney. You can't say Shakur is pillow fisted. You can't unless you hating on him. Now, my question is this. I said Shakur three biggest fights is De Los Santos, Oscar Valdez, and I'm gonna go with Jamel Harrington. I think Tank will stop all three of them. Styles make fights though, right? Now, if Shakur gets in the ring, and we gon' have Keep It Real Saturday. If Shakur gets in the ring with Tank, it's gonna be a replica of De Los Santos. The only thing difference is Floyd is a better fighter than De Los Santos. He's an all-out better fighter in every aspect. Footwork, power, thinking, setting traps, lining you up. See, all that stepping back to the point where you almost jump back in the first row. You're not doing all that with Tank. Why? Because Tank know how to cut the ring off. That he knows how to do. So it's not gonna be a bunch of jumping back and jabbing and jabbing and jabbing and keeping Tank. No, that a jab and some decent footwork is not keeping Tank off you. You have to come with more. I don't understand why Shakur is begging for the Tank fight, but he's gonna get it. He's gonna get just what he's asking for sooner or later. Tank just got some things to get out the way, and he's definitely, that fight is definitely in the making. God's willing. It's definitely in the making. In the future, I say more near than far. That fight is definitely gonna be made. Everybody wanna see it. And I just can't see Tank losing to Shakur, especially on points. Especially letting it go to the 12th round and Shakur beating him on points. I just can't fathom that. I don't see that. I don't see it. Even though I think Tank is an excellent boxer. For y'all that doubt it, the ones that doubt it don't know nothing about boxing. Nothing. Tank will box you for 12 whole rounds. He don't have a problem with that. Footwork superb. Superb. Now, people always talk about Tank punch count because they listen to the masses and they just run with the masses. And YouTubers run with the masses. And YouTuber quote what the masses are talking about. But this the thing. Do your own homework. Check your own stats. Do your own thing. Don't hear someone say something and run to YouTube and shoot it out there. Because that's what half of you cats are doing, and y'all quoting what you hearing on YouTube, and it's half of it is not even making sense. You got guys on YouTube that's saying anything to get likes and subscriptions and all that, and then you got guys that want to be YouTubers, that want to talk about boxing, that listen to this stuff and bring it right back to YouTube and flip it and sound crazy. Do your homework, do your own fact check. That way, when you're speaking, you speak in facts. You know what you're talking about. It can't be debated. Back to what I was saying. So Tank allegedly supposed to have a low punch rate. That's what they say. Right? Go back to the pit bull fight. Go back to the pit bull fight. For starters, go back to his first title shot. His first title. Pedraza, go back to that fight. Now I gave you a before and I gave you a now. He said he has the lowest punch rate, in the sport of boxing. That's what the masses say. Go to the Garcia fight. Which Garcia? Any one of them. Any one of them. Before Tank stopped Ryan, I don't think he was losing on points or anything like that, even though it was only they only won a couple of rounds. And then the other Garcia, Tank was winning every round. But he has the lowest punch rate. So they say. It's not true. Yeah, it's been times where he got down on a car. He got down with a couple of fighters. That's boxing. But he stopped the guys who he was down with. Go back and fact check. I'm not telling you. Do your own fact checking. But Tank is a thinker. That's what Tank do. Tank line you up. That's the name of his game. Tank will line your ass up, have you thinking one whole way, and before you know it, you looking up at the ref. Big facts. Come on, man. It's not fanboy stuff. It's not D-Rod and pause. It's none of that. It's facts. Tank is a good boxer. He's different. Yeah, I love the prospects that's coming up. I'm first to tell you, man. I love them guys. I chase this, watch all of them fight. I think right now, we got the lower weight class on smash. You got Shoo coming, man. Pause. Yeah, you got Keyshawn. Heavyweight, you got Jared Anderson, future heavyweight champion of the world. Big facts. Dula Mason, Tiger Johnson, Jersey Vargas. Yeah, I could go on and on and on. Carmel Morton. And the whole Mayweather family down there. The whole Mayweather promotion. You guys got to be out your fucking mind if you think Floyd Mayweather is not heavy in the game of boxing, man. Y'all only listen to what the masses say because you're too lazy to get out your work and do your homework and do your work at work. That's the thing. People wanna be this big YouTuber, but they don't want to work for it. Get creative. Stay on YouTube. Stay on there. That's how you get your information from the sport of boxing. Or the boxing magazines. It's a lot of ways to get information and get content. People want to hear about what's going on in the sport of boxing. Folk don't want to hear about how you let it go, bruh. But back to where I was going. Tank and Shakur will be a very good fight. I think it'll be a chess match for the first 4 or 5 rounds. I really do think it'll be, a good chess match, as far as being smart, being cautious. You can't overly be cautious though. That's how you get hurt. You know, but definitely, I think for the first 5 rounds, it'll be a lot of, touching, you know, and by that 6th round, 7th round, I think that's when things will turn up a little more, and I think that's when you'll be swimming in deep waters. Because I don't think a Tank and Shakur fight will go to 12. I don't care how good someone's footwork is. I don't care how much you can jab. Ask Devin Haney. Ask him. You're not keeping no elite fighter off you with just a jab. Haney did it to Kambosos. He literally beat Kambosos with a jab. Literally. He jabbed him all night. But Kambosos to me is not elite. You see, he was a fluke. All this time he was a fluke, and the Haneys knew that. That's why they begged him for that. I'm talking about they literally begged him. They begged him. I'm talking about begged him for that fight. Like their life depended on it. Facts. Big facts. The Haneys begged George Kambosos for that fight. Because they knew they can beat him. No matter where they was at, Haney was just a better fighter. And he beat him with one hand. He beat him with a left jab. That's not elite. That's not elite. If and this is a fact, he got all that props for stopping Teofimo Lopez. But Teofimo Lopez is chinny. He's chinny, man. He's chinny. He always getting dropped in the gym. And under the lights. The bum just dropped him before he beat Taylor. The bum who ran all night. When at the end of the fight, Teofimo crybaby ass stood on the ropes and said, "Oh man, do I still got it?" That bum had him doubting himself. That's not a world champion. That's not the way a world champion thinks. And he said the other day, Teofimo Lopez, he said in an interview with Cigar Talk, Don't quote me on it, but I believe it was Cigar Talk. And Shakur name came up, and he said, Shakur is this, he's that, in a good way. He's a great fighter. You know, he's very good. You can't take nothing away from him. But he said, word for word, however, he's scared to get hit. He said, I sparred him. I said, I went 3 rounds with him. We did 3 rounds. And I couldn't get around his jab. But if I could have gotten around his jab, in other words, I would have banged him up. They say if was a fifth, they'd be drunk. If was $10, I'd be $10 richer. See, the nut that Teofimo is, pause. He say stuff like that. He gave him all them props, and the punchline was, however, he's scared to get hit, and went into his spill. Teofimo Lopez, you clown. Josh Taylor fight today. You know, he's fighting Catterall. That come on at 3:30 too. I'm ready for that. I want to see that fight. Who I got on it, it don't matter. It don't matter. But I know for a fact Catterall got robbed the last time they fought. He all out got robbed. And Josh Taylor is being a bigger man because he gave him a rematch. He should have given him a rematch. I salute Josh Taylor for that. Because, bro, you lost. And you know you lost. And I know you wasn't comfortable with that win. And people talking about the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, like, come on, y'all, all y'all stop crying. Then you got Bill trolling. You got Bill. Bill said Floyd gave Ryan the PEDs to beat Haney. How stupid can you be? How dumb can you be? And who do you think believed that? Do you think Floyd would jeopardize everything he's about to give Ryan Garcia? You know what? I wholeheartedly apologize from my heart for even associating that like that, because I don't think like that. I don't know Floyd from a can of paint, but this what I do know. The man, when it comes down to boxing, he's the man. He was one of the best to ever lace up a pair of gloves. Floyd Mayweather. And I would never, ever belittle someone that looks like my father and my brother and my male cousins to say something like that to the world because my son got beat. Soak it up and keep it moving. Take it on the chin and keep it moving, man. All the guys that been bullied by Devin, soon as he get bullied, it's this big thing. Devin been bigger. First of all, when he fought, oh God, when he fought the fight before, oh my God, I can't believe his name escaping me now. The fight before Garcia. When he fought him, after he rehydrated, he was 165. And homeboy said, damn, he looked big. I'm so mad I can't remember this young man's name. But that's what he said. He said when he looked at him, he was like, damn, he big. He was 165. Loma would have stopped Haney if Haney wasn't so big. Haney was way bigger than Loma. Go back to all Haney fights. He was bigger than everybody. Then he wanted power. So he traded in the little speed he had, and he's working on bulking. Now you tight, you can't throw no punches, and you wondering how. He said, I ain't never been dominated like that. Blaming it on the PEDs. I've never in my whole career been dominated like that. I've never been dominated like that. He said, shit, I was messed up getting up off that floor. Bro, you was in a ring with somebody your size. You pillow fisted. You was just born not to hit hard. You was born not to be a knockout artist. And then, like I say, people talking about he traded in, you know, his speed to bulk up like that, and you know, because he want to get knockouts and this and that. But whenever Devin Haney was fast, when he ever was considered fast, when have you ever seen him on the mitts like Tank, like all the guys coming up? Scooter Davis and all that. Yeah, Scooter, you thought I ain't know. Salute to Scooter Davis, DC. See, bro? See, bro? I'm watching you. Salute to Scooter Davis. Go check him out. He always on IG. He from DC. Young Scooter. He on his way up. Federal, any borough. Scooter Davis. Remember that name. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that it's always something, man. And I'm not and I'm not, you know, disrespecting anyone, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm first to tell you, I like Devin Haney as a fighter and as a young man. I like Devin Haney. He didn't let none of his father's stuff rub off on him. I think he's one of the most well-mannered, respectful kids out there. That's boxing now. I said one of. Because you have Shushu. Shushu is just well-grounded young man. Very respectful, very humble, you know. You could tell he's surrounded by good crop. And that means a lot, and it'll take you a long ways in life. Just having them things behind you. Before I end this podcast, I want to say salute to all the ones that step up with me and want to see me grow, want to see me, you know, do what I love to do. You know, I feel it. I be shooting a lot of shorts up now. I keep my videos in rotation. I stay investing financially, because all that will come back. God's willing, all that will come back in time. It's not about that now. It's about getting my subscribers up and keeping good content out and keep pushing 12th round knockout in their face. That's what it's about to me. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, you know. But without the support from the people, I'm nothing as far as this goes. So like, subscribe, and show me love. Salute. Jersey.